Exercise 4.3. Before we do problems, let me guide you how to find log for a number. See this 2 point I wrote before decimal, how many digits are there? 3 digits are there. Number of digits minus 1. Now before decimal, integral part. Integral part is what? 12. In your textbook they forgot to write the bar 3. Welcome to the session, dear students. In today's class, I'll be teaching you log values, how to take log for a number. So now, exercise 4.3. Before we do problems, let me guide you how to find log for a number. See, for any number, we'll have two parts. For a given number, we'll have how many parts? Two parts. So, two parts. Part 1 is integral part. What is the part 1? Integral part. Part 2 is mantissa, or we say fractional part. We say what? Fractional part. So using integral part, we can find characteristic. For example, if I give 25 2.432 2.543. Here before decimal, whatever we have, this is called as integral part. What we call it as? Integral part. After decimal, whatever we have, after point ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಏನಿದೆ, that is fractional part. So if you want to find log of any number, first we should find characteristic. First we should find what? Characteristic. Please make a note of all these things so that then we can go. This is a sample problem. Before we go to a sample problem, first you should know the basics. What is the basic? For a given number, we'll have how many parts? Two parts. Two parts. For a given number, two parts. For a given number, there will be two parts. There will be how many parts? Two parts. Will be two parts. What are they? They are, first one is integral part. Integral part. And then we have second part. Second part is fractional part. What is the second part? Fractional part. First our task is to identify them. Example, if I give 25.432, here integral part is 25. What is integral part? Integral part means before decimal. So integral part is 25. And we have fractional part. So we have fractional part. Fractional part means after decimal. After decimal, we have 432. This is fractional part. So for a given number, how many parts? Two parts. One is integral part, the other one is fractional part. For example, if they give a number like this, 33.495. What is the integral part? So integral part is 3. And fractional part is the decimal part, 0.4952. This is integral part, this is fractional part. So this is the first point, you should make a note. Suppose if they give 32, here we don't have decimal. Can I write this 32 is equal to 32.00? How many zeros you want, you can write. 32.00 is same as what? 32. So now the integral part is 32. Fractional part is not there, so it is 000. So if I give 2 can be written as 2.00. So integral part is 2. So first you should find integral part and decimal part. So I hope all of you understood this. For any given number, we'll have two parts. One is integral part before decimal. The other one is fractional part after decimal. And the second thing, first we should find characteristic. To find log, first you should find characteristic. So second part I am teaching is to find characteristic of a number. To find characteristic. How to find characteristic is simple. Number of digits minus 1. Number of digits before decimal minus 1. Or we say is equal to n minus 1. Where n is number of digits in integral part. In what? Integral part. Dear students, I am not teaching you how to find log completely. First I am teaching you how to find characteristic. See, for example, 43.259. For this characteristic is how many digits are there before decimal, or how many digits are there in integral part? What is integral part? Before decimal. Before decimal, 43 is the integral part. In that we have 2 digits. So now n minus 1, number of digits. We have 2 digits before decimal, 2 minus 1, 1. So 1 is the characteristic. Now my question to you. 413.53621. What is the characteristic for this? So integral part. What is integral part? Before decimal, 413. So integral part is 413. In this, how many digits are there? We have 3 digits. So 3 digit number it is. 3 digits are there. So number of digits minus 1. 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1 is what? 2. So therefore, characteristics of this is 2. What is characteristic of this? 2. So to find characteristic, how to find characteristic? Number of digits before decimal minus 1, or number of digits in integral part minus 1. Now to find log, first your task is to find characteristic. Then you should find mantissa. Mantissa means you should find using logbook. So you have to make use of a logbook or log sheet like this. Now coming to this. So for to find logarithm, you should first find characteristic. First you should find what? Characteristic. Then you should find mantissa. Then it will become a complete value. Now they are asking you to find log of using log table. So you have to use log table. This is log table. So one side you'll have logarithm, the other side you'll have anti-log. So we should use logarithm. Heading should be logarithms. So you'll have Clark's table or log book. So you have to use. The heading itself says using logarithm tables. Using what? Using logarithm tables, you should find the log of each of the following. Question A. What is the first part? 563.5. They wanted to find log of this. Log of 563.5. So first answer starts with characteristic. First you should find characteristic. How to find characteristic? Before decimal, how many digits are there? 1, 2, 3. 3 digits minus 1. So what is 3 minus 1? 3 minus 1 gives you what? 2. So characteristic is 2. 2 point. Log of 563.5 starts with 2 point. How I wrote 2? Before decimal, how many digits are there? 3 digits. Number of digits minus 1 if I do, I'll get 2 point. Now starting from, so I have 563.5. First you should take 2 digits. What are the 2 digits? 56. 56 under 3 we should see in log book. So this is log sheet, or you can take log book. In log book, so in the heading logarithm, so you have to see the column where we have 53. So somewhere we'll have 53, and after 53 I have 3. So you'll have 1, 2, 3 like this. Under 3, 53, horizontal 53, under 3. 53 under 3 if you see. So I'm using logbook like this. You have to use logbook or log sheet. So 53 under 3 if you see, 0, 1, 2, 3, 7, 6, 2, 6. Here you have 7, 6, 2, 6. So 53 under 3. So dear students, when you see 53 under 3, you will have 7267. 7267. 7267. You have 7267. See, it starts with 0, 1, 2, 3 like that. Under 3, 53. Sorry, Okay, now I'm sorry, here what are the first two digits? 56 under 3 you should see. So now please understand, we are finding log for what? Log of 563.5. How to find log is simple. Before a decimal, how many digits are there? 3 digits are there. 3 minus 1 you should do. 3 minus 1 is to 2 point. This is called as characteristic. To find this 2 point or to find this characteristic, we don't want logbook or log sheet. But now I should use log sheet to find remaining because they are asking you to use log table. So now after I put 2 point, now I got 2 point, then say take 2 digits from the left. So I have 5635. I'll take 2 digits. What are the first 2 digits? 56. I should see the log book 56 under 3. So in the logarithm table, somewhere you will have 56, and this will be 0, 1, 2, 3. So 56 under 3 you should see. So this is 56 under 3. So when you see 56 under 3 in the logbook, so 56 under 3 you will have 7505. What you will have? 7505. So now write that separately, 7505. Dear students, one problem perfectly if you will understand, remaining can do. So now I have seen from left 2 digits I took, 56, then 1 digit, 56 under 3 I should see, then under 5 mean difference I should see, MD, mean difference. So in the same logbook, after a column, they will write heading, so you will have mean differences. You will have what? Mean differences. In that mean difference, I should see column 5. Mean difference starts with 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Under 5, see in the same row 56, under mean difference under 5. So 56 and the mean difference 5, you see, mean difference 5. Here we will have a number called 4. So I see 56. Then 56 under 3, 56 under 3, I have a number called 7505. I wrote it here. Then under 56, mean difference next digit. What is the next digit? I have 5. So mean difference column, you see under 5, I have 4. So that mean difference I should add. This is mean difference. Mean difference means 56 under 5. Under 5 when I say I'll have 4. That 4 I should add. If I add 5 plus 4 is 9, 0, 5, 7. So 7509. So log of, therefore, log of 563.5 is 2.7509. See this 2 point I wrote before decimal, how many digits are there? 3 digits are there. Number of digits minus 1. 3 minus 1 is 2 point. Then 56 under 3 I should see in logbook. When I see 56 under 3, I'll have 7505. I'll write it. Then under 5 mean difference I should see. Same 56 under 5 mean difference, I have number 4. That 4 I should add to this value. So it becomes 7509. So after 2 point, I should write this is the answer. So now we'll go to the next problem. They want for 12. Say they want log of 12. Log of what? 12. See, can I say this as log of 12 point? I don't have digits here. I'll write 0, 0. Now before a decimal, integral part. Integral part is what? 12. So in integral part, how many digits are there? How many numbers are there in 12? 2 numbers. So number of digits minus 1. So there are 2 digits. 2 digits minus 1 is 1. 1 point. 1 point is the characteristics. Log 12 starts with 1 point. Now I should take first 2 digits. In log book 12, under after 12 I have 0. 12 under 0. So use the log sheet. So log starts with 10 vertically, 10, 11, 12. So 12 under 0, 0, 7, 9, 2. Here you have 0, 7, 9, 2. After this we don't have digits. So 0 is not considered. So 0, 7, 9, 2. So I'll write 0, 7, 9, 2. Log 12 is 1.0792. Hope all of you understood this. 12 was given. 12 I'll write 12.0. Before a decimal I have 2 digits. Number of digits minus 1. Number of digits before my decimal is 2. 2 minus 1 is 1. 1 point is called as characteristic. Then you see 12 under 0. 12 under 0 in the log book. In the heading logarithm, you open log table. In that you'll have under for 12 under 0 you'll have this number. No need of mean difference. Mean difference, if you have third digit, Third digit is 0. For 0, there will be no mean difference. Mean difference column starts with 1. I hope all of you understood this. Next. 0.0057. Log of 0.0057. See, please understand, when they give decimal, 1, 2, 3 zeros are there. So 3 zeros, we call them as bar 3. What is the characteristic? Bar 3. If you have 4 zeros, 0.00, then bar 4. Then directly you see 57 under 0. See what? 57 under 0. Open logarithm and 57 under 0. When you see 57 under 0, 57 under 0, 5 7 7 9. Under 0, you will have a number called 5 5 5 7 5 5 9. So it becomes 7 5 5 9. In your textbook, they forgot to write the bar 3. Print error is given in the answers. Bar 3 means minus 3 plus this. So original value is 0. I'll take this after decimal, 0.7559 minus 3 should do. Then answer you will get in negatives. Or if you leave it like this, fine. Next we have 0.123, total 4 zeros are there. So log of 0.00063 is, how many zeros are there? 4 zeros. So 10 power minus 4, sorry, we say 4 zeros are there. So that's why we call it as bar 4 bar, 63 under 0. Open log book or log table, 63 under 0. So in the column 63 under 0, if you see, 63 under 0 is 7993 under 0. So 7993. What is the meaning of this? This is minus 0.7993 minus 4. You do it, you will get the answers in negative 3 point. You can use calculator further after using logbook. So now, today I explained only how to find log. Still, I have to teach you how to find anti-log. In same class, I will not disturb you. First, my dear students, the same 4 problems with worked examples, you recollect them so that the process becomes easier. So now, I taught you how to find characteristic. So, any number will have 2 parts. One is integral part, the other one is decimal part. Integral part you take and see how many digits are there. Number of digits minus 1 if you do, you will get what? Characteristic. Then from first 2 digits, you club first 2 digits. Under third digit, you see logbook. Then under fourth digit, you see mean difference. You will get the value. Mean difference always you should add to the value. Then, so now I hope all of you understood the first 4 simple formats what I taught you people. Then we have to go for anti-log. So in today's class, I started with this first 4 parts. In my next session, I'll teach you how to find anti-log. So till then, practice how to find log and keep a logbook and start solving these problems. I'll see you in my next session. Thanks for attending. Thank you.